Hi, my name is Peter Hamilton, founder and CEO of Thailand's Biovert Protein. We're the world's first biotechnology company using nature's clues to upcycle nutrients from wastewater into living fuel. Meet Kun Ann, a smallholder shrimp farmer in Thailand with an intensive farm operation. Each day, she has to manage farm water quality to avoid organic sludge, uneaten feed and feces building up. Otherwise, disease risks increase while dissolved oxygen levels reduce. Mechanical aerators driven by electric motors is the technology widely used to oxygenate water, but these are inefficient, energy intense, and need regular maintenance. Meanwhile, Thai aquafeed producers want to replace fish meal or ground fish with an alternative protein in their products. Making 1 kilogram of fish meal requires 5 kilograms of wild-caught fish. This leads to unsustainable overfishing. Rotating paddle wheels are low-cost devices used by Thai aquaculture farmers to aerate farm water, but they have low oxygen transfer efficiency, form macro bubbles that rise rapidly in water, and burst open quickly at the surface. During the grow-out cycle, this inefficiency results in concentrated farm wastewater. Our biovertical unlock, nature-based intervention, uses 2 steps to clean farm water and upcycle nutrient waste into renewable biomaterials. The first step is to remove organic pollutants and pathogens by injecting micro-nano bubbles into the water. These tiny bubbles rise so slowly that they stay suspended for days, weeks, or months and transfer oxygen into water at an even and fast rate. With a negative charge, these bubbles adhere to suspended and dissolved solids, forming a bubble particle aggregate which floats to the surface for removal. After shrimp harvesting, the common practice is to empty and sun-dry each pond for 30 to 60 days before manually removing the dried sludge. This reduces the production time of each pond every year. An alternative approach is to use a screw press to separate water and sludge, but this is capital intensive, has high energy use, and high maintenance costs. Our nature-based approach to dewatering is liquefaction, a process similar to an earthquake movement where water is separated from the organic solids using low-frequency vibration. This makes it easy to clean and maintain the equipment. Composting pond sludge is common, but it has drawbacks. The process can take 1 to 4 months, use large areas of land to generate a relatively low-value product. It can create foul odors to upset local communities. It's a process which generates carbon dioxide and contributes to global warming. Instead of composting, the second step in our biovertical unlock is to feed the removed dewatered solids to the larvae of the widely found black soldier fly or BSF insect. The BSF life cycle is 40 to 45 days, and the larvae grow between 14 to 18 days. BSF are adaptable to a wide range of environmental conditions and organic waste streams, while the adult fly is not a vector of disease. The larvae grows into a protein and oil-rich biomass while leaving behind a nutrient-rich residue or insect frass for use as a soil conditioner. The numbers of small forage fish for fish meal and oil has not increased during the last 2.5 decades. Plant proteins like soybean meal, corn gluten meal, and animal proteins like meat and bone meal and poultry meal are alternative proteins to fish meal used in aquafeed. They are important, but production is limited by land, water, and phosphorus resources. Producing insect protein does not compete with human food sources. As fish meal supply longer term is unsustainable, insect protein produced at scale can competitively and sustainably fill this gap. BSF insect meal can replace fish meal in aquafeed recipes as it has a similar nutrition profile. Our primary business revenue is from BSF protein meal sold to aquafeed millers. The current price of fish meal is $1,650 per ton, and our target price for BSF protein meal is $1,200 per ton. To achieve this, we need to scale our insect protein meal production to 10,000 metric tons per year. However, an entry barrier to scaling BSF protein meal is obtaining organic waste at competitive price points. This is where our wastewater treatment service unlocks low-cost organic waste for reuse, while helping farmers such as Kunan improve farm yields and lower energy costs. A B2B2C approach which closes the loop on high energy nutrients. We operate in two market sectors. The first is wastewater aeration, where mechanical aerators are commonly used. With high energy use, low oxygen transfer, they require constant maintenance. Low-cost suppliers operate in this sector. Less common are pond bottom diffusers and venturi pump aerators. These are prone to biofouling and complex maintenance. Recirculating aquaculture systems, or RAS, is a big capital investment. Our second market is BSF bioconversion of organic waste. InnovaFeed or Protex are BSF companies scaling up, but they have to buy their raw materials. 60% of product costs normally come from raw materials. Our unique difference is using nature to unlock organic waste, to connect these two markets while reducing aquaculture and organic waste upcycling costs, giving us the competitive advantage to compete against existing protein suppliers. Using a circular economy model to add value to the carbon footprint of value chain partners such as Veolia, Nestle Purina, or Beulah Insect Technology. Currently, no specific rule or standard in Thailand refers to BSF product application animal feed. We've contacted the Department of Agriculture, Commodities and Food Standards, ACFS, for clarification, since the Department of Fisheries allows insect product use in aquafeed. Since 2017, Raja Monkala University of Technology, LANA, RMUTL, Thailand, has conducted customer field test demonstrations using micro nano bubble technology at a TRL level of 6. We are working with RMUTL to formalize a partnership with this technology. We believe IP restricts the freedom of competitors to operate with similar concepts as us. We plan to file a patent later in 2022. After a COVID-19 delay, we've restarted a BSF pilot and are raising a pre-seed round of $250,000 for the pilot. The co-founders, Peter and Arturo, have previously worked for the same agribusiness company in the Philippines. We've seen directly how farmers are locked into a system where imperfect fruit is rejected at the factory gate. So in 2020, we decided to leverage our domain expertise in food manufacturing to implement a nature-based approach to design out waste in food production processes. Our core skills are building capacity within teams to improve safety, quality, health, environment, and delivery standards for products and processes. This is how we are uniquely qualified to build trust in our circular economy brand and loyalty with consumers. In summary, we use a nature-based system to unlock organic waste into circular economy biomaterials. Aquaculture is the world's fastest growing protein sector, but intensive farming creates concentrated wastewater pollution. Micro nano bubbles clean water to improve quality, reduce costs, and increase fish production. The black soldier fly adds value by bioconverting organic sludge into sustainable protein, oil, and biofertilizer within a short time. The core foundation of our team is applying operations excellence to products and processes, while our unique point of difference is using nature to connect two separate markets and gain a competitive advantage to compete against existing protein suppliers. So this is where you come in. Although we are in Thailand, we are exploring plans to establish a beachhead in the United States as part of our business strategy. By participating in the Water Council Tech Challenge, we are able to engage with established companies in the water space, such as yourselves, to discuss the possibility of bringing our breakthrough innovation to the US. We are raising funds for a pilot and also looking to meet with potential customers or negotiate a joint R&D and or commercialization agreement with a partner. Once again, I'm Peter Hamilton, founder and CEO of Biovert Protein. And if you're interested in partnering or sustainability or circular economy is your thing, then let's talk further. Now I'll take any questions you have. Thank you.